Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Look what I just acquired. Let me show you. We got the seats for the Jimny. I drove basically 3 hours to get them. Well, 1:45, I got 1:45 to go back home. But we're on the Impreza, so listen to that. Alright, let's get back home. Let's get him in. Alright, so it's been a good 4 weeks I think since we picked up the seats. But we had other things that went wrong on my girlfriend's car. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it on. And then after that, we went on holiday, as you can see with this shiny forehead, which that video will be coming up soon, probably in 2 weeks' time. Anyway, what we're gonna do today is fit these seats in the Jimny. But before that, what we're gonna do is remove all these plastic trims, this side and this side. I got new taps in the garage anyway, so we can replace them. As you can see, that's broken, so it's loose in there. And most importantly, I want to clean all this shit that you can see here. It's been driving me crazy. And once that's done, as you can see, I'm missing 1, 2, and 3, but I got them now. I ordered them a few weeks ago. So basically what we're going to do is remove these panels. As I said, we're going to clean everything, and then we're going to put the panels back on with new clips and mount the seats. To be honest, I haven't driven this car in, I'm ashamed to say it, but I haven't driven this car in probably a month and a half. So we're going to do that, and most likely I'll be taking it tomorrow to work, finally. First thing we're going to do is remove this panel here. As you can see, we're missing one of the clips. And yes, we're going to need a new rubber at some point. Anyway, so we take this off. As you can see, we're missing a few clips. So what we're going to do is take this off, see if there's any screws in here, and then I'm assuming we have to open the door as well to be able to remove from the other side. So let's see if we got anything here. Nope, there's nothing there. Alright, so that just pulls straight out, and let me open the door and see what happens. Okay, and in here, oh, it's going to be a bit trickier than I thought, since it's actually going through our seat belt. So what we can do is basically unbolt that seat belt down there, and then clean all underneath. Alright, so all we're going to need to do is get a 14mm. Just undo this. And in reality, if we do this, there we go. So now we can remove this complete panel. And see how dirty or how clean it is underneath, which is not that bad, but you know, I want to clean it since we're going to put the seats here, and I want to clean all the underneath there. Remember when I said at the beginning of the video we have to replace that trim at some point? Well, I removed it, and as you can see, we got a bit of corrosion there. So what I'm going to do is let that dry, and then I'm just going to put some product on top of it so it stops rusting for now, and then at some point we probably see what else we can do with it. And after a quick clean with a damp cloth, you can see it's already a lot better than the other side. I know it's not valid clean, but it's a lot cleaner than it was before, and I'm quite happy with how it came out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clean those trims that you can see down there. We're going to clean them. We're going to put them back on. Funny enough, when I was taking the seat belts off, they weren't too tight. They weren't too tight at all. So yeah, let's make sure we put them back on tight this time. What we're going to do now is mount the base seat. Basically, we got 2 bolts per seat, which will go there, and then this here will hook on that there. So let's get them in. Now that we got one done, the rear ones are going to mount here and here. So let me bring one of them and I'll show you how we mount it. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I was waiting as well on 3 bolts since I only had 1 left. And as you know, we got 4 holes there. So now I've got all my bolts. I got this one from eBay from a place called Race Bolts, and they came up pretty quickly and you can get whatever size you actually need. So yeah, let's get them mounted. Every seat comes with 1 bracket, so basically 2 bolts per bracket. Quite simple. So let's mount them and I'll show you how it looks like. 1 back seat done, and as you can see, it moves. And I'm pretty sure what it is that right here, someone cut the stud that goes there, which it mounts on this plate here, and this mounts at the back of a seat. So what we do is either weld something to this or drill this out and weld something here, and then our seat can actually mount, which would be on that side, with that bracket that I said to you. So the bracket goes around that way and it hooks in here. So the seat is not like that. And just in case I haven't mentioned it, to get to the bolt is easier if you actually just release that and you got more space. I put the plastic trim in the middle so it looks a bit better. And let's just see what it looks like on the inside. Come on, that looks amazing. That looks very good. It's annoying, as I said, the fact that someone cut that. I wish I realized earlier. But yeah, you can still sit on them. I mean, they're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to break that bracket. And mostly, if anything, whoever's going to be sitting here is going to be more like a child or anything like it. So yeah, I'm very happy with them. They look very nice. And now the final touch. Our final touch is this. There we go. 1. And 2 all the way. And of course, they fully function. So what do you think? I really like it. I think it looks very cool. Such a small car with the small seats at the back. So let's sit on them and see what it feels like with the seats actually in the proper position. This is my driving position. By any means I'm a tall guy, but I still got a bit of a leg room here. The seats feel nice and firm. As I said, because it doesn't have this support here on the right hand side or on the left hand side on this one, as you can see, they're a bit wobbly. But to be honest, this car is never going to be a showroom car. I'll definitely fix that so whoever's sitting at the back will feel secure. But I just wanted to know and to see what it looked like, how it felt to be sitting here at the back. And by no means, this car is going to be a showroom car. This car had, I believe, 12 or 13 owners before myself. So yes, we're going to have things to fix, things missing like up there. So it's going to be a long process. It's going to be a long process because I don't really know what I'm going to do with this car. I don't know if I'm going to be doing some off-roading. I might do a bit of it, but not get this car fully on off-road, and that's it. I would like to be able to everyone to enjoy it, my parents, my girlfriend, my friends. I would like them to drive it as well and to experience it, so I don't want to make it too difficult to drive or too hard or too uncomfortable. So yeah, these seats, they look very nice. I was quite lucky to get them. I actually got the whole set for 40 quid. Now we need to actually, as I said, just to fix those two brackets and to get seat belts, and we'll be good to go. And before we finish this video, I'm going to do something that I've been planning to do for ages as well, apart from these seats. So let's get to it. But before we go, the thing that I want to do is give it a nice wash. I haven't washed it since I bought it, and I think I bought it like 2-3 months ago now, and it's been caked in shit, in pollen and dust and everything. The thing is, because here in the UK, at least this summer, if not every summer, let's not be that nice and icy, it does rain and it gets, you know, shitty and stuff like that. It doesn't look as dirty, but yeah, trust me, it's been very, very covered in shit. So let's give it a wash. She's nice and clean now, shining as you can see. So I think here's where I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking if you do, and I shall see you very shortly.